Oh no. This entire time. My computer is being annoying as fuck. Fuck you, computer. For messing with my stream. Let's get started. Welcome to this no face cam edition of Virtue's Last Reward, because I just want to play the game and chill. You know? Sometimes you don't want a cam on your face. Hold on, and this should be all right. Are the audio levels good? Please tell me.
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Vi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Clover and I with Tenmyoji. Clover and I with Dio. Clover and I with Quark. Let's see which way we're going.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors
Sounds
close.
good. I can't see my own stream, chat. Great. Now please behave. So how are we gonna do this?
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
What about Phi?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No, we can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Phi.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust then?
Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
Yeah, are you really sure?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with, then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time? If Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
Ba, ba, ba.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh, the game is a little loud right now. Hold on, compared to my voice. Yeah, that's a little better. Game, please.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that
Fine,
does make
whatever.
sense.
I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is alright with option C, then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I choose ally, of course, but would be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
All right. 6-2 in favor.
Wait. What about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, and crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds remain until...
Looks like we will be going with Quark. Hurry, Clover! The door's closing!
Right!
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyoji, and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
All right then. Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it!
Fine. Shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. The treatment center. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
For now. Only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. First an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey. You know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they can treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's head on in then.
Okay.
So we're gonna get to one of my favorite puzzles. Mastermind. Randomized mastermind. The funnest. What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Maybe it can help. Maybe it can help Quark.
Yeah.
Damn. No good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover noted. Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, and then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Seek a way out. Alright. Well, this isn't too difficult. Let me get this plant in for here. Hi, plant. A plant? Look at these lush green leaves. This sturdy, thick shaft. It looks like it's full of energy and stamina. How does a plant have stamina? Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? It looks like a piece of green plastic. Let me see if I can get it out. Huh. Looks like it's really in there. I think it's stuck on something. I guess I'll just have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that plastic thing can be important. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. A healthy plant. There's a bit of green plastic sticking out of the trunk. It's in there real good though. I can't pull it out. All right. So here are the treatment pads. Here's the screen. Here's a lying eating a black hole. Over here is jellyfish. Hi, jellyfish. Oh my gosh! Aliens! Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens! There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's that inside the purple one? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. Clover is an interesting person. Look, there's a plant over here too! This one's all withered. It has a piece of plastic stuck in it too. Guess this doesn't come out either. Guess I might as well take this one too, pod and all. So here's clock number 4. A wall clock. Nothing strange here. What? Are you serious? Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Really? It looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands. Oh, yeah. I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean, you guess? How could you miss that? Sorry. Anyway, abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing. Oh yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't get it. You can't get to it. Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. So if we want this green thing, you have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Yup. Abnormality number 3 is the hole on the bottom left corner. Huh. I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh, then that means... Wait. We can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4. Turn your attention to the other side of the clock. Specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are? Well, they're 2 slots painted red and green. You think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. Abnormality number 5 is about the number 4. Huh? Look, see where it says number 4 on the clock face here? That number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Ah yes, I see. It's rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock? Your eyes must be worse than I thought. Okay. Oh. Here. I got a tablet. A binder. Piece of paper in it. How to open the pod room door. I do want to open the pod room door because I want to get inside. 4-digit password. You can use the hit blow count hints displayed on the screen to figure out what those digits are. One of the numbers you select is a number in the password and in the right place that will add to your hit count. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password but is not in the right place, that will add to your blow count. You get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. Okay then. Let's have some fun. Shoot, won't open. There's a control panel in the middle of it. Yeah, I think this is how you unlock it. Hit and blow. Check. 2 hits. Oh, that's a nice and easy start. So let's see. Check. 1, 2, 4, 3. Sweet. The 1 and 2 are in the right spot. That's easy enough. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 5, 6. We've got an easy start. 1 blow. 1, 2, 5, 7. 1, 2, 5, 8. 1, 2, 8, 5. That was a lucky one. I spent way too much time on it the first time. You did it, Sigma. Looks like that was the last. Looks like that was the answer. Phew, that was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. There we are. So we've got our thingy here. Looks like there are 3 pods. From the left, there are pod 1, pod 2, and pod 3. There are numbers on them, so you can't just really you just can't really see them from here. Okay. I'll say they've got handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up? Okay. It sure is. And there's a number on the inside. Okay, no. Don't do that. I want you to open it. Looks like a digital clock. 11 hours and 1 minute? That's a little weird, ain't it? That's not how it works. Let's open this one. And there's a key inside. And a... Okay. So I gotta remember some things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 3 pods in the clock. So right now, this one is saying it's 20 minutes past 12. So it's... nope. 6:20. I don't like drawing with a mouse. There. That's a little better. 6:20. That's number 2. And here's already a clock. So that's 15 minutes past 7. No. 7:15. And another key. Hooray. There's something in here. The key? Well, boy. So, a couple of things. Can we open up this clock? Yes, we can. Let me get... Haha, it's open! Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. Chip with the number 1 written on it. So it's probably for the first pod. And then we use the more angular key into the round lock. There's a lid on the tanks. There's 1 tank. Silly guy. You can't open it? Nope, looks like it's locked. Well, it's got a keyhole. Then I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it.
Sigma?
What?
I think you can unlock it right now.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Now I should be able to open this thing up. What the hell? There's a second lid.
Yeah, but it's got a hole in the middle. If you stick your hand in there, maybe you can grab that one with the meat in it.
It's not meat. Whatever. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Ah! Oh, hot, 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 hot. Shit, this water's really hot.
Really?
Really?
And these bubbles?
Yeah, it's boiling.
No way. No jellyfish could survive in boiling water. They are aliens.
Yeah, we should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If we can get it right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. You can move the 3 jellyfish by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Yay! Perfect! Gotta grab a jelly fast!
What the heck?
Jellyfish and fast, because the water is hot.
This is Ellen. She's a mysterious intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space.
Don't give it a name. Here. Take it.
Hey, stop! Stop it! What if it grabs onto my face and lays eggs in me or something?
Huh. Come on, it just wants to give you a hug. Besides, it's not even alive. It's a thing. Man-made. Like a toy or something.
But it's digesting a chunk of meat.
That's not meat!
Then what is it?
Hold on. I'll pull it out now. A circular tile.
It's human flesh!
No, it's not! It's a ceramic tile.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's only red on the outside.
Silly. Now the lion is gonna be eating this. A nice lion.
That's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really, really real lion.
Don't sing in and whisper like that. It's creepy.
Looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball.
I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up.
He's trying to eat a hairball?
Probably something else.
What?
I don't know. There's just a hole there.
So we need to put something into the hole?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait! I think you've already got what you need to fill the hole.
My penis, this tile.
Yup. Fits perfectly.
Yeah. I don't think it did anything though.
Look!
Huh?
Psst.
What the heck is this?
A laser?
Oh no. It laser. Let's go in. Let's see what it is. Okay. Let's open up the thing. Oh, 15. So. Cool. Now, let's use the chip on the thing. There's a message on the screen. Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. What does it mean about an activation chip?
Well, I guess it's a chip A chip we insert to activate the pod.
You think?
Why are you being like that? This is important.
Okay, I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these, right?
Yeah.
Well, then we need to find this chip first.
Hey, wait! What are you holding?
This?
Oh, look!
The color changed.
I think it says something, too.
There's a message on the screen. Before use, the system must first be initialized. Please perform the following tests. 1. Treat vegetation. 2. Freeze vegetation. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. What the heck is this?
We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me.
Then what about Quark?
Don't worry. We just need to run the tests.
Something about treating and freezing a plant?
Yeah.
Treating makes sense, these being treatment pods and all, but freezing?
Well, we don't really have a choice, do we? We gotta follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have time to just sit around. We gotta do these tests so we can get Quark into one of these pods.
Yeah, right. Got it. Ba 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 ba. Put the wither plant in there. Okay, I put the wither plant down. What do we do next?
Let's try closing the pod.
Right, here goes.
Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating treatment cycle. Treatment completed. Pod opening.
Oh, it's a healthy plant now.
Hey, what the heck is this?
That plant was practically dead a minute ago.
No way! No way! That's impossible!
It's like magic. Well, we won't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. Thank you for your service, sir.
Huh? Hey, it looks like there's something here.
Must be the thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever the treatment was, much must have pushed it out. Gosh dang it, designers. Get it together. The red memory card. Sweet. And now, for the next part, for the next trick. Okay, this time it's the healthy plant's turn.
I wonder if it'll work.
Who knows? Let's just close it up.
Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating freezing cycle. Freeze test complete. Pod opening.
It sure is frozen.
Wow! It's totally frozen stiff. Probably because of your lame joke.
Did I say something?
Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hi. Hi.
Ben niet aan het studeren.
Ik ben even een spelletje aan het doen.
Niet studeren.
Ik ga zo studeren weer. Ja? Valt mee? Jawel. Een half uurtje. En dat is het. Nou. Ja.
Helemaal dan ook.
Die heb ik in het weekend klaar. Ja. Ja, als ik nu eventjes een half uurtje plus pauze neem.
Ja, maar jij vindt het toch ook prettig als ik scherp dit moet je dat.
Ik snap het, ja, maar het weekend. Dus niet straks.
Nee, maar...
Ja, oké. Oh man, what did you do, Clover? It's all broken now.
But...
Whatever, just help me clean it up. Huh? This wasn't here before?
It's that plastic thing that was stuck in the trunk.
Must have fallen out when the plant shattered. Oh geez. Alright, I think that should complete both of the tests.
So hurry up and put Quark in.
I know. Hang on. There we go. He's sure sleeping pretty hard, huh? Never think he's sick.
I guess that soap roll stuff is pretty strong.
Yeah. So, what do we do now?
How about closing the Clover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis.
Got it.
Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment.
Is he going to be... okay?
Maybe we should check the screen.
Yeah. I think this is some kind of readout of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency. They all look normal. What a relief. Wait.
There's something else down at the bottom.
Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms, but cannot cure viral infection.
What the heck? And what was the point of putting him in there?
Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says I can alleviate the symptoms.
But...
hold on. Let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subjects with CAS, preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes, no.
Cold sleep? What the heck is that?
I have no idea. Oh my gosh, it's cryo sleep. But remember the freezing test? Whatever. We need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this.
What should we tell it to do?
Huh?
Do we put him in cold sleep?
Activate sleep function? Yes, no. No question. What if he got smashed like the plant? No, it is. Quark is in this pod, and it's treating him right now. I probably shouldn't open it. Okay, so we've got sometimes noted. Now the next one. Here's the clock. Chip.
Look, there's a hand on the face now.
A minute hand? It's pointing to the 5 past.
It did it again. There's another hand.
Looks like an hour hand. It's pointing to the 4. Okay, so 4:05.
A tablet.
There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Enter a 4-digit password, then press the enter key on the right. Hope? We're in a treatment center. Help? No. Save. I got nothing. Damn, I'm stumped. No, I need a four-letter password, but that's about it. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be enough. Nope. Definitely not. Here. There's a button. Push it. Push it. Hey, it turned on. What the heck is this? Oh, here we got it. Okay. Memo. 1. Minutes and hours. So 1, 2, 3. First minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P. Okay. P. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. Peh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S. And then T, probably. That's what I'm guessing. 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, passed. At the moment I see pass, it's gotta be passed or pass with a double S for passcode or something like that. Got it.
Good job, you logged in.
Yeah, but look at the screen. Password for the safe. Yay. And we're out.
You did it. You opened it.
Okay.
Whoa, that thing looks dangerous.
You mean this gun thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. I think this is just an injection gun. It's a helpful tool. It's a helpful tool, not a weapon.
Are you sure? I think it kind of depends on what's in that vial there.
The label says neostigmine.
What did you just say?
Neostigmine? Why, does that mean something?
Let me see it. Neostigmine. Neostigmine. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. No good. Can't remember.
Damn.
I don't think it's bad, though.
Do you have any proof?
Nope.
Of course not.
Could you let me hang on to this?
Are you sure it's not dangerous?
What would you do if it was?
Alright, I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person.
Thanks. Then how about I let you take me on a date sometime?
If we get out of here in one piece.
Yeah.
Cool, moving on. You've still got a bunch of stuff in here.
Yeah, but it's all flat stuff.
Yes, it is. First we've got a map.
Floor B.
The map I found in the infirmary said floor A.
I guess that means floor A is on the top floor? I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Up next, some gray cards.
Key cards. They got moons on them too.
These must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There are 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. One for you and one me. One for you and me,
And the other one's for Quark.
but he's... Well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. Okay, what's next?
A piece of paper with something written on it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
In other words, all 3 of us can't not vote. One of us has to.
So either you or me, you mean? Oh well, there's no reason to pick not to pick ally in the next round anyway. Of course, first we've got to get out of this room.
And that'll be easy. Just look at the last thing in the safe.
The key to the exit. Let's go. This is the lock for the exit. It says lock right now. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. We found it.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
No. Why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. Oh, fuck. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see they're pointing toward the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Okay. Oh yeah, it says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod we'd put him into, after all. I read on. 0748. One subject released. 806. One subject successfully restored. 816. Cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization? Admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. Okay. Whoa. What is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people should be the 3 of us. Should be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So who were the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
The fuck is going on outside? I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time though.
What?
Well, you said yourself, the log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? That is peculiar, to say the
Could it all
least.
be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Goddamn Dio. We double-checked that Quark was alright in this pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. There we go. And then we're heading to the warehouse B, and we're seeing the white doors and going outside again. Huh. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map?
Sure. Here it is.
Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh, so it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look. Those are the chromatic doors. Those are the chromatic doors.
These are chromatic doors.
They're chromatic doors, you know.
See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
Yeah. So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Clover, yeah, that's true, but you vowed for Temioji, so...
We're a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's in the pod right now, so...
No, Clover.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
No,
Results
Clover.
will be displayed in the warehouse.
Clover, don't do it. You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny.
I don't want this. I'm
So
scared.
let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other
You
people
don't know.
with 6 BP, right? Dio, K, and Phi. What do you think is going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
We're all gonna die alone. That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because I don't want it to. Phi and Luna playing as Tenmyoji. Kill. Same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and K and Alice BP.
No! Don't even think about that!
She doesn't like that. I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio is willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote betray.
Yeah, that's generally the best defensive
But
choice.
if Dio chooses ally,
Then
K would have 9 BP.
yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If K gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
But Dio's not gonna pick ally. He doesn't. He's Dio. Hold on. Let's see if there's a meaning of the word of the name Dio. Dio. No. Like translation? It gave. Dio is it gave. Hold on. Dio, Spanish to English is it gave. Well, I can't really think of anything, I guess. And thank you very much, Sigma Reg or Sigma Reg for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Are you a fan of this game as well? It's nice. Let me continue the game.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that K will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not!
Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Ba, 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 ba.
Clover.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Hey, where's Quark?
Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was going before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
You should have said yes. No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at the heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone out the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the 8B gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Vi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun
Yes.
here? Well then who was it?
I opened it.
Because I'm a little shit. So it was you. Figured as much.
Not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option.
Unoption. You're not reading correctly. You can see it right here. It's not an option.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Yes, everybody.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
Yes. You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
All right, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Don't call me your bro. I really hate you. I really, really hate you.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah?
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Accelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods, and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
No, unfortunately. Oh, well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can only provide relief from the symptoms, but not actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Alright, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep... that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh! So if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Okay, nice. The treatment center it is.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility. Yay!
10 minutes
Fucking
remain
10 minutes.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Dio.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
Then fuck
any
Dio.
non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Fuck Dio. Any non-voting parties will automatically say fuck Dio. It will
Time's
say that
running
on
out.
their bracelets.
We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here.
Okay.
Can't leave Quark.
Laters.
Nuts, old man. You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay then, Tenmyoji. You take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that?
No.
I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Yeah.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
So, what will we pick? If anyone else is active in chat right now besides Lawrence, please speak up right now, because if you don't speak up, I won't start the poll. Like if you don't speak up, I'm just gonna ask Lawrence to vote for either ally or betray.
4 minutes remain until
Ambidex game polling closes. Alright, Clover. We should probably head into.
Okay.
And your vote is pretty clear. You should just vote fuck Dio, of course.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah? You told me that we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I, take that back?
What now?
I
Huh?
changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Why?
I
Why?
just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
It won't laugh. Promise. Cross my
I
heart.
still can't tell you.
Oh. Hey, come
I
on.
promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji.
Let's betray, just blame Dio.
If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
My man.
Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I need to go to the toilet real quick, so I'll be right back. Keep this going. And I'm back, and for the first time in ever, I got a viewer extra after getting back from the bathroom. Usually, like, people leave when I leave for the bathroom. Anyways. And now it's gonna freeze up again because I switched to another scene, and it's stupid. I really need, like, a stream deck or something. When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Temioji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling
Closes.
Please. Choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote
If
yourself?
I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So,
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Temioji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid, and he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray something like that? Someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on the floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this god-forsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
By the way, if you're saying you're thinking to yourself right now that my voice acting hasn't been optimal today, it's because I'm a little tired and I'm also like trying to not be too loud right now. So yeah. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose
3,
2, 1. And you guys were very clear. Betray. It's a good thing I don't have to like do the choosing myself.
Of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Dio doesn't get that slack by Sigma.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
what did you choose, Sigma?
That's not how you were supposed to say that. You're saying it, you're supposed to say it like, "What did you choose, Sigma?" Now, what did you choose? Because you didn't choose Clover. What did you choose? You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh, well, you'll know in a moment. What you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
Yeah. Huh. I grinned and headed toward the display.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Betray. Ally. Oh.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry, it wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover?
Oh shit.
I...
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. Oh shit! My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. What I don't understand is why Sigma doesn't go to the 9 door immediately. I know, right? I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall. The unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. Oh geez, we're getting out. Or are we? I don't remember getting out on my own. Did I miss this ending, maybe? The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit! That son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma.
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not going to just leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
I also agree.
Uh-oh.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
Oh fuck.
Just leave it to us.
Hey now, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me,
Give
then...
it up! Charge!
Shit! I spun back around to face the door. There it was right in front of me. Freedom! I leapt for it. Or at least I tried. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse. I should have seen it coming.
The number 9 door has been opened.
That would have been great.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Shit! Let me go! Let go of me, god damn it! I wish I could have been louder with this. I just can't right now. Only I could. I'd love to do this. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves! The door only opens once. If I don't...
Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but it was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice!
Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
If I know the ending of the game, this ending makes no sense.
The number 9 door has closed.
I don't see why it wouldn't make sense. I mean, like, in the end, it's gonna be futile, yes. But it's not that it doesn't make sense.
This ends
Maybe
the
DM me.
memory game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Maybe DM me. I have finished the game, so don't worry. You can DM me.
Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
So that's fun. We are stuck in hell.
Of course, it's a game over. Anyways. Duh. Now, let's go back and pick ally. Steam.
Sigma,
You can
do
use
you remember
Steam.
what I said back in the other warehouse?
And you can whisper through like the little box. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. You whisper it. You whispered it. Gotcha. Oh shit. Oh, pardon me. And we're still
What did you
shooting.
choose, Sigma?
Now why didn't you have this pronunciation earlier? You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. That's a lot nicer.
Results from round 2
Of
the
Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Please direct
Direct
your
your
attention
attention
to the
the
results
results
screen.
Bap, 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 bap. Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Ally, betray. Getting ally, of course. Well, that's nice. 8 points.
Points have
Been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Please check
Your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So, you guys chose ally too,
Of
huh?
course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Oh. Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice, Kay, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally, I'd...
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You had 6
You
points.
can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant.
No.
Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
Uh-oh.
6 plus 3.
See? then it'd be game over.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. I thought of that, yeah.
Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see, that's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. We all know that Dio is just voting Betray to get the most points at all time, yeah? He just wants to escape. He just thinks of a clever way to put it. We all know he's just being an asshole. Yeah, of course. This time it's fair. But we know the real reason he did it. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Okay.
Star keys
Are required to open the gates.
There is
No set limit on usage of the star keys.
The
Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them. As many times as we want, huh? And that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Red solo, blue pair. Blue pair. No, cyan pair, sorry. Green solo, magenta pair, blue solo. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Phi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. K is red, Dio is green, and I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the 4B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover.
Nice.
I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Shake out this time. Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Temioji and Quark with me, blue, to open one door. Phi and Alice pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover, cyan, pair up with K, red, to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh god. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then.
Oh, shut up.
Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
That's amazing. It's like a TV show, like, title. Everybody puts up with Dio. That's great.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine.
Dio, you suck.
I guess I can help.
I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jerk would what kind of a jerk wouldn't? Anyways.
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry. Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can without Quark's bracelet. Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Hold on. I think this is gonna end soon. Because Quark is very sick. I mean, maybe not. So, this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us in the back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're getting to an end soon. Yeah, we're getting to an end soon. This is gonna be fun. Sorry, it's a bit of a spoiler maybe, but it's not that bad.
Good idea.
Well, maybe not. The flowchart does say that we're going to end it soon, so. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room?
Yeah?
Those keep you from getting infected.
They look
We
a
won't
little
even
like
be able to enter
spacesuits.
the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
Mm-hmm. I see. Whoa, 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 whoa! Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
Uh-oh. Yeah. So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside? Right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, alright?
Got it.
Okay.
We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions? You were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
Oh, yikes. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. And finally, she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
All right.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Hold on. And we continue. Sorry. Here is what she said. I listened with rapt attention at a complete loss for words. Here's what she said. Okay, I'm just gonna talk in normal voice right now. Alice and I are agents of SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Office of I bit on my tongue. Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state of citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. Ooh, a car, we know. So, beyond this point, stuff is gonna reference the first game. So, if you don't want to know about that, I would suggest you tune out now. But if you are fine with it, then whatever. I told you that I've played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. Oh. That is too bad to think about. So they couldn't find June and Santa. As far as we know, they're still out there now on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother, since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now. She hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for once. And he was in both of the last two Nonary games too. So that's Snake. So anyway, he'd been grabbed twice, but the people behind the 2 Nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after that these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second Nonary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first Nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first Nonary game was to research that ability, so they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she'd brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So, when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. My neck hurts. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Alright, I forgot to tell you, she told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine, but I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple of days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOAS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there, and handed it to us.
You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out.
Junpei is, like Seven, another participant from the second nonary game. Akane, one of the people behind the second nonary game. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOAS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOAS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while, and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base, so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had come to rescue me. Had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but also I felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for the most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. And then I woke up in the AB room at Phi. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse. Yeah. All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your, powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now?
Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Oh? Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so... Moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? He told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Temioji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
What's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Fuck if I know. Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization? To start a
I
pandemic?
heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Ew. That sounds gross.
Oh. Unclean. 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 Unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up! Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean, clean, een.
She leapt up suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
Ian. Neo what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah,
I didn't have any idea what it was though, so I gave it to you.
exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before? I know, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of choline esterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Tubocurarine is the poison in our bracelets, right? Yeah. Unclean. Clean. Neostigmine.
Right.
I guess that's something that got lost in translation.
It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which put you to sleep? 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
So you're saying this neostigmine keeps you from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized?
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
So only one person is safe.
Yeah.
Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait! Clover! It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I think understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. And there's a cat here who wants to get out, so I'll just open it. Okay. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Vi! Where did Clover go? Vi, can you hear me? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Vi? I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? I's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Still no response. There was something odd about her. Catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. She has Radical 6. I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. Treatment center. Let's have a fun ending. I don't understand why either. He just doesn't notice. I mean, I guess he doesn't quite understand how... I mean, I do understand why it has more priority, because Fi's... Like, why would someone need to meet with Clover immediately? Wait, hold on. Yeah, she was gonna tell Alice. And that would maybe mean problems, I think. But yeah, I can see why 5 was not a priority. And that's because he just doesn't know how Radical 6 works yet. Which is like making you act weird and then make you kill yourself. This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room is empty. Luna and Himyoji were gone too. They'd left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. To the pantry. To the floor B warehouse. Okay. Sorry. The P&E end. In the end? What? I like the game over of the route more, TBH. Gotcha. Oh, Chris, you purchased the Humble Hook'em multiplayer bundle. Awesome.
for some... Okay, hold on. That was... I think it's a little... The one end, you like the game over route more. Gotcha. Hold on. Let me take a look at the dashboard. Take a look how much bought it for. Can I see it? I can't. Nice. I'll have to look at it later. The font is definitely too large though. Whoops. I'll have to fix that later. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. $14. Awesome. Thank you. And $5 went to me. Aw, thank you. Awesome. Thank you. That's great. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Okay, almost. By the way, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European Time, or 11 a.m. Pacific Time / 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I already pre-ordered it. It will be arriving tomorrow afternoon, probably. Hopefully not too late, and then we'll be able to stream it. It will be fun. No one in the crew quarters. Nobody around. There's a booby lady, though. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. Chris, you jumped in at the right moment. Let's look at this ending and have some fun. By the way, there's this many endings. A lot of endings. The infirmary. I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What? What happened? Felt my whole body convulse. Whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp, and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand. I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood. Stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could? You're all dead. Can't see K. And Quark is also gone. There's 7 deaths. Mm-hmm. In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. They were a blood tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open? Or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died. This tiny blade. Oh God, this is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly,
carefully to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs, and drew it across my throat.
Hold on. Let me show my face. I need to show my face for that. Hold on. Editor. Let's get this done. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. No. Please keep playing ending. Oh, wait. Shit. I have to do this. It will freeze. I can't. Hold on. I'll be there. Oh, that is a frozen me. Hold on. A frozen me from earlier when it was very bright. There we go. Oh, hold on. There, that's better. Best face ever. Hold on. Ooh, that was quite the ending. Also, hey, there's my shirt. My shirt is green, as you can tell. The green screen chroma key filter is on right now. Yet I don't have a green screen up right now. Whatever. We killed ourselves. That's a good end to me. Also, this tune is like a piano version of a tune that was in the first game. A very important tune. Na, na. So yeah, we all killed ourselves with a scalpel. That's the end. Except for Kay. Kay couldn't. Kay's just kind of going insane, I guess. It feels better than the bad ending for you, at least I feel. It's a little bit more rewarding. Ah, jeez, my nose. It's a little more rewarding, I feel. We do get to know about Clover. And also, like, I mean, it's gory. It's definitely gory, and, like, I don't mind it too much. What happened was awful. So in the end, I feel like it was just more rewarding than just getting piled up by a bunch of guys holding you to the ground and nobody wins. Woo! And then afterwards we would kill ourselves anyway because we got Reticle 6. Kay could have lived. Maybe. The survival rate doesn't mean, like, per individual if they get Reticle 6. Like, once you have Reticle 6, you have it, and you're gonna die. Right? Just 25% of the population died. It just feels like a throwback. Them thinking, hey, let's reference 999 via the subroute. Maybe. Maybe. The subroute was pretty dead. Pretty filled with death. Lots of death. Honestly, I don't know. It may have been. Or also it may just have been like a logical conclusion with Reticle 6. Like, this ending is not going anywhere else. You're gonna kill yourselves, and that's it. Whatever, you know? Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye! That was fun. Also, if you